On a 100-acre island roughly 5 kilometers away from Batticaloa, two patients share the single remaining functional ward at the Mantivu Island Leprosy Hospital. The hospital has been around since 1930 when it accommodated over 10,000 patients and maintained facilities such as an isolation ward, a government school and staff quarters, in addition to separate wards for male and female patients. Over the past 90 years, the hospital has been slowly and quietly descending into a state of decay. For its surviving patients, however, it is the only home they know. Sena Janajasuriya was 9 years old when he was first diagnosed with leprosy. His family admitted him at the Mathura hospital when wounds began to appear on his legs. This was the last time he saw them. Transferred to Mantivu alone, he remains here 45 years later, disabled but no longer afflicted with the disease. For Ponnaya Ponnadurai, the oldest surviving patient at the hospital, memories of his life outside of it are virtually non-existent. Admitted at the hospital at the age of 5, he remembers when it housed as many as 50 patients. Neither Janajasuriya nor Ponnadurai have a home they can return to outside of the hospital, nor do they remember one. Their families too are long forgotten. Feared and stigmatized for centuries, leprosy is no longer as debilitating or incurable a disease as it was initially thought to be. In the past, patients who showed symptoms of the disease were shunned and segregated from society, which brought about the formation of leper colonies. In pre-independence Sri Lanka, the Lepers Ordinance No. 4 of 1901 initiated the quarantine of patients into two designated hospitals. The first, built in Handala in 1708 by the Dutch, and the hospital on Mantivu Island, built by the British in 1921. The legislature also banned the harbouring of a leper patient and permitted public health inspectors to forcibly remove patients to be taken to a colony. While the ordinance has fallen into disuse, those affected by it remain outcast from society. In 2018, cabinet approval was granted to amend the ordinance to allow patients at Handala and Mantivu to maintain social relationships, although these amendments were still being drafted as of 2019. In 2020, the Ministry of Justice proposed the conversion of the Mantivu Hospital into a prison and court facility to incarcerate death row inmates, as per the instructions from President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. No concrete plans to rehouse and rehabilitate the existing patients have been announced since. That same year, amidst the raging COVID-19 pandemic, the Government Medical Officers Association put forward a proposal to turn the hospital into a quarantine centre. However, as of today, the hospital continues to remain neglected in its rundown state. Sri Lanka reports approximately 2,000 cases of leprosy island-wide every year. New patients are not subject to the ostracism that Janajasuriya and Ponnadurai faced, and most are treated and cured completely. The two patients at the Mantivu Island Leprosy Hospital and a further 29 at the Handala Leprosy Hospital, however, will live out the rest of their lives in these colonies in isolation. Sri Lanka to date has no comprehensive program to rehabilitate and reintegrate leprosy patients into society. While efforts to organize the relocation of patients would fall under the purview of the Ministry of Health, instructions have never been issued by the ministry regarding the condition of the patients currently living on the island.